Hello everyone, welcome to Nirja Education. This is class 10, subject science, lesson number 2, acid, bases and salt. In this video, we are going to discuss about baking soda and washing soda and their uses. Before seeing this video, go through my previous videos, then only you will get the connectivity. At the same time, please subscribe our channel Nirja Education and don't forget to press the bell icon. Let us move to the topic. What is mean by baking soda? What is the chemical name of baking soda? The chemical name of baking soda is sodium bicarbonate or NaHCO3. That is a formula is NaHCO3. This sodium bicarbonate we can also tell it is a sodium hydrogen carbonate. So the chemical name is sodium hydrogen carbonate. We can also call sodium bicarbonate. Formula NaHCO3. So Na for sodium, HCO3 for bicarbonate. That's why I am telling it is a sodium hydrogen carbonate. These are the different names are there. One is we are telling it is a baking soda. One more name it is a cooking soda. We can also call this baking soda as a cooking soda because it helps for cooking purpose, and it is also called bicarbs. Then we can also tell it is a sodium bicarb. These are the different names of this baking soda. Right? How we have to prepare? Next is preparation of baking soda. What are the reactants? Of course, the preparation of any chemical substances we need reactants. Yes, these reactants we are using by the chemical substances which we are getting from the chloroalkali process. So the reactants which we are using from chloroalkali process. So you just remind what is chloroalkali process. Here we are using 4 different substances. One is sodium chloride, NaCl, along with water, that is H2O. This we can also tell it is a brine solution. You know what is brine solution? The brine solution is nothing but the aqueous solution of sodium chloride. When we mix the sodium chloride into the water, that is called brine solution. So this we are getting from the chloroalkali. Next one is carbon dioxide, along with ammonia we are using. These are the 4 reactants which we are using to prepare the baking soda. This process is called Solvay process. What is mean by Solvay process? Product we are getting from this process means baking soda we are getting. So this equation you have to write. This is called Solvay process. So NaCl plus water along with carbon dioxide and ammonia we are getting 2 byproduct. One is sodium bicarbonate NaHCO3 along with ammonium chloride NH4Cl we are getting. This is the byproduct. So this way we can prepare the baking soda. This process is called Solvay process. Clear? Where we are getting these substances, the reactants? Here we are getting from the chloroalkali process brine solution. Then what about carbon dioxide? This carbon dioxide we are getting from when we heat calcium carbonate CaCO3. When we heat, it decomposes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So that carbon dioxide we are using this process. So now the source of carbon dioxide is when we heat the calcium carbonate, that is CaCO3, when we heat it decomposes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide used in the Solvay process. Next one is ammonia. Ammonia we are directly using. So these are the reactants we are using in this process. Here we are getting 2 byproduct. One is sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda, along with ammonium chloride. This ammonium chloride we have to separate chloride as well as ammonia. So how we are separating means whatever the byproducts when we heat the calcium carbonate, that is a CaCO3, one is calcium oxide, another one is carbon dioxide. This calcium oxide, that is CaO, react with water. CaO react with water, it produce CaOH twice, that is called calcium hydroxide. That is we can tell it is a calcium hydroxide. When the calcium hydroxide CaOH twice react with ammonium chloride which we are getting from the byproduct of Solvay process, change into calcium chloride along with ammonia. This way they are separating ammonia from ammonium chloride. I hope you have understood how they are preparing baking soda, how they are separating ammonium chloride into ammonia. Right? Next we are going to the physical property of sodium bicarbonate. Normally the sodium bicarbonate is a white crystalline solid. It is white color, crystalline in nature, at the same time it is solid. It appears as a fine powder. First property is white crystalline solid, it appears fine powder. Second point is it is amphoteric in nature. What is mean by amphoteric? Already I discussed in the previous video, like amphoteric metal, amphoteric oxides. So that is amphoteric. This baking soda also amphoteric in nature, means it can react with acidic as well as basic. Normally this baking soda is basic in nature, but it can react with base, at the same time it react with acid. So that the second point is it is amphoteric in nature. Third property is it is sparingly soluble in water. What is the word meaning of sparingly? It is partially soluble in water. That is the third property. Fourth property is when we apply this baking soda into thermal decomposition. What is mean by thermal decomposition? We know that one reactant is decomposed. That is the decomposition. When we apply the heat, that is called thermal decomposition. When we apply thermal decomposition, this sodium bicarbonate is converted into sodium carbonate. When NaHCO3 apply heat, it converted into Na2CO3 along with carbon dioxide and water will produce. So this is the thermal decomposition. This is the fourth property. I hope you have understood the physical properties of sodium bicarbonate. Next we are going to discuss what is the uses of this sodium bicarbonate. This is the physical property of sodium bicarbonate. They are white crystalline in nature, it is solid like structure, it makes a fine powder also, and it is amphoteric nature. I told already, it is sparingly soluble in water. These are the physical property. Fourth point I told, it when we are applying the sodium bicarbonate into thermal decomposition, it converted into another substances, that is called sodium carbonate. Along with sodium carbonate, it produce carbon dioxide as well as water. So this is the thermal decomposition. This is the fourth character. Next we are going to discuss about uses of baking soda. This baking soda is act as an antacid. When we are getting indigestion or acidity, that time we can use baking soda as a antacid. It can solve the acidity problem, and it is used in toothpaste. So the toothpaste are basic in nature. So this sodium bicarbonate is used in toothpaste which clean our teeth free from the plaque. It is a yellow color deposition. It can be removed by the help of this sodium bicarbonate. Next one is silver ornaments can clean by the help of baking soda, because the silver is react with atmospheric air, it converted into black color appearance. So that black color appearance we can remove by the help of this baking soda. Fourth use is this sodium bicarbonate is act as a fire extinguisher. These are the different uses of sodium bicarbonate. I hope you have understood sodium bicarbonate. Next we are going to discuss about washing soda. This washing soda is prepared by, it is manufactured by the thermal decomposition of sodium bicarbonate. Already we discussed in the previous, that is a baking soda preparation also. So from the baking soda only we are preparing the washing soda, right? So what is the formula of washing soda? Na2CO3, that is called sodium carbonate, and water molecules, 10 molecules of water. So 10 H2O, Na2CO3 dot 10 H2O, that is the chemical formula of this washing soda. We can tell it is a sodium carbonate decahydrate. Deca means 10, decahydrate. How we are preparing? By the process of thermal decomposition. So when NaHCO3 decompose, NaHCO3 it is a baking soda. So when the baking soda heated, it produced three substances. One is sodium carbonate and water, another one is carbon dioxide. So these substances is not called as a washing soda. This is called sodium carbonate. This is called anhydrates of sodium, dry of sodium. So we can also tell it is a soda ash. Soda ash formula Na2CO3. This soda ash react with molecules of 10 molecules of water. It converted into Na2CO3, 10 H2O. This is called washing soda. Once again, if you heat this washing soda at 373 Kelvin temperature, it converted into Na2CO3 along with 10 molecules of water will separate. This hydrated sodium carbonate is converted into anhydrates. Anhydrate means removal of water, dry. So it will be rehydrating, means when we apply that sodium carbonate combined with water, rehydrating of sodium carbonate, we will get washing soda. This is the preparation of washing soda. Now we are going to discuss about uses of washing soda. The washing soda, it is helps to cleaning the clothes, particularly rural area, it helps to clean the cloth. Second one is it making detergent. It helps with this washing soda is used in for making of detergent as well as washing powder. The third one is it helps to removing the permanent hardness of water. What is mean by permanent hardness? Permanent hardness means certain amount of salt like sodium, potassium, calcium, this is present in the water. Those water is called hard water. That water that is when we use this washing soda, it remove the permanent hardness of the water. The fourth point is it is used in glass as well as paper industry. These are the uses of washing soda. I hope you have understood this video, baking soda as well as washing soda and their uses. Thank you. Have a nice day.